I know Mo can hold it down, but I don't know Vita, so I don't actually.
Vita was hurt.
She was? Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't go on social media, which is good, which means she's a gangster.
Yeah.
Because
listen, I don't like the social media shit.
Yeah, nobody.
Right.
We were all family, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We could talk about these things, you know, off record, you know what I'm saying, behind. You know, we all have each other's numbers. So I don't really like the social media shit, but here's what people gotta understand. Here's what I told Crack. I said, Crack, you fucked up. Disrespected these black queens. You know, what you gotta do is you gotta apologize, own it, and apologize, my nigga. There's no other way around. You said some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you're right. You know, I understand that, and I want to apologize, kid. He wanted to just speak to Mo. He wanted to speak to Vita personally, and I said that's the other way. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like taking it to social media and making it public. But what I also expressed to Crack is, you know, and everybody involved is, what you don't understand and what I had to learn too, and what you spoke about learning earlier too, is when you say something that offends somebody, you don't get to tell them how
they offended, yes.
Or how they felt about what you said.
Yes.
And that's the thing that people have to realize when they say offensive shit. Like, I get it. You may look at it as like, and it wasn't that big. I was just playing, or I didn't say it like that. I didn't mean it like, but you don't get to dictate how that made that other person feel. You don't know what the other person's going through. You don't know what they've been through.
Right.
And so you don't get to dictate that. And I had to learn that as well. And it's, you know, listen, man, I'm all about second chances for people and letting people, you know, right their wrongs. You know what I mean? Lately, I've been righting my wrongs. But since I don't write, it's more like I've been gathering thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But that's like a thing that I say to everybody, because it's like, listen, you gotta rein it in. Let's internalize it. Let's figure out, you know, what was said, why it was said, in the context it was said. And let's try to do that behind closed doors instead of in public. And because when you wear your emotions on your sleeve, sometimes things get said that don't want to be said, like the moment. You know what I mean? And you know, but that can go further, you know. And so I'm just glad that Crack apologized to them beautiful black queens.
That's right.
The way he did, because it was needed to be done. And I'm happy that, you know, Mo also accepted his apology.
She said she loved him.
Yeah,
he said he loved her.
Because I think it was just, you
beautiful.
know, yeah, that's the way it needed to be handled at that point.
Because I think he just in the moment. I don't think he meant that at all. I know Joe very well.
Yeah, Crack's my brother.
Yeah. I don't think he meant that at all. Right.
But you know, it came across wrong, and he had to, you know, address that in the right way. You know, you know, when you say some shit to somebody disrespectfully publicly, then you need to apologize
publicly. Yeah, I think that's what Charlamagne said. Charlamagne said he would have appreciated it more if he would have did it on stage, but he didn't know he violated till he got off stage.
You know, that's either here or there. But that, you know, that's not what we want to talk about. What we want to talk about is the fact that he realized that he
manned up. He manned up. My bro manned up.
Manned up, and he apologized. Yeah. And that's what, you know, that's the important part of this. You know what I'm saying? Because we all go through learning.
Right.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Situations in life, man. Sometimes you may not even realize that you're doing some shit wrong. Like, you know, you look back 20 years, we used to say some fucking really foul shit on records, man.
Oh, no, that shit is wild.
That shit wouldn't fly today. Right. And it's like,
if you actually listen to Joe's set, his first song or second song, he says, I don't like ball, so I don't fuck with the rucker. And you like,
what? Not Crack.
He says that. This is in Verzuz.
Right.
And I look and I'm like, oh shit. Look, fast forward. This nigga coaches in rucker.
Right.
He loves the ball.
Yeah.
But like That's what it is. Sometimes your old records, come back and bring out old ghosts.
Yeah.
Because everybody evolves.
I don't like to listen to some of my old records. I cringe at some of the shit I said. Yeah.
Wow.
I cringe at some of the shit I said. You thinking of the commercial records, but I'm talking about the.
No, I'm talking about the y'all.
Yeah, and then on the records on Blood in My Eye when I'm just going bananas. Just.
The Blood in My Eye. That's the Clapback album.
Yeah.
My brother. You were too rich to be angry.
No. Sometimes it's not about anger. It's not about money. It's not about none of that. I'm an artist. You understand? And that's what it was.
That's
about.
real. That's real. That's a great answer.
It wasn't nothing about none of that. It was about, I don't give a fuck. I don't need money right now.
Right.
I'm making this album because, nigga, this is what I want to say. This is what I want to do. And I didn't make it as an album. That's the crazy shit is. I made it as a mixtape. But I was such a big artist. Def Jam was like, nah, nigga, we can capitalize on this. We can make $2 off this thing.
Def Jam wasn't wrong.
They wasn't wrong.
They wasn't wrong. I would have did the same.
But for me, it was wrong.
Because you wanted it to be a mixtape.
Yes, because I knew it wouldn't be received like my other shit.
Right.
I knew it wouldn't be received like what I do. It was not gonna go triple platinum, nigga. It's not gonna sell 4, 5, 6 million records. That shit wasn't gonna go platinum. I knew that. I knew it was gonna be a scar on my record. So I said I'm gonna put it as a mixtape. But they seen it as a money opportunity. I'm gonna get this money off that because gold to them is money.
Gold to me is money, bro.
It's money, but nigga, I'm just saying.
Now you going too far right now.
I'm just saying, nigga, gold is money.
Bugging with you.
But nigga, it wasn't what I wanted.
You was a platinum nigga.
I wanted to put that out as a mixtape. And they seen it as a money opportunity. Nigga, did we have a fucking cash cow here? How we gonna let him put all of this material out? 10, 12, I don't know how many songs on there, whatever. How we gonna let this nigga put all this, and he got Hussein Fatal on records, Tupac's fucking long lost homie. How the fuck we gonna let these records go for free? No. So they took it and they made it an album. I didn't want that to be out. I wanted to just put it out. It was my Warrior Pain album, nigga. I'm fuck these niggas. I don't care about nothing. Niggas just coming at me, I'm coming at y'all. Let's go. And I wanted it to be that. Blood in my eye, nigga. I'm living like George. I don't give a fuck. That's what the whole album's about. It didn't turn out that way. But what I tell people,
I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to ask these questions, but I have to because you just did that. Was it, and this is real talk, you always took the high road when it came to the beef.
Yeah.
Never responded.
I did respond. I responded. Blood in my eyes, a response to everything.
But what I mean, it was almost like 2 years later.
Here's what people don't understand.
Okay.
Anybody in this room ever faced federal indictment?
Nah,
I don't see nobody fucking shaking their head yes.
Nah, nigga ain't say yes.
Okay, so let me tell you how they work. I wasn't under federal indictment. It was R.E.V. and they put Chris Gotti in federal indictment. Yeah, whatever.
Cool.
But they drain you of everything. They drain your fucking resources. They drain your fucking money. They drain everything.
They freeze your assets.
They freeze your asses. They take everything from you. So that you can't fight them. How are you gonna fight a rap battle with one of the biggest conglomerates in the world, one of the biggest labels, one of the biggest everything in the world, right? And then your own label, they dropped you too, because they don't want to be a part of the lawsuits that's going on.
Wait, you saying Def Jam dropped
Yes!
you? No, I didn't. That
was
no.
Everybody could see that.
Nigga, they threw us out the building. Are you kidding me?
No, I didn't know that, bro.
Come on, no. That was...
No, y'all was too... Oh, fuck.
Come on,
for real, I didn't know that. I swear to God. Right now, I'm in awe.
The Fed said, if you don't let these niggas go,
right,
we're gonna start looking up under your hood, nigga.
Wow.
We're gonna see what's going on. It was a fucking...
Bless you.
It was a this is what the feds do.
Right.
So Def Jam, they loved us. Come on, man. We would leave. Come on, man. I helped keep the lights on in that building, man. Def Jam loved us. It wasn't like Leo and them wanted to let us go. They loved us. We loved them.
Right.
It had to be done. They had to fucking sabotage with it because it just wasn't good business now. And so that happened. And so how am I supposed to deal with all this other thing that's going around when I don't have a label major? I can't put out records anymore the way I used to. They're not gonna move the same way. There's no internet. There's no Instagram, there's no Twitter, there's no fucking SoundCloud, none of this shit, nigga. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So we get a deal with Motown. And that didn't really
Sounds
work
like a
out
major,
the way,
Universal.
That didn't work
Still
out
in the Universal system.
It didn't work out the way we wanted to, but that was after Blood of My Eye. You know
Is that when Lloyd came out? Was Lloyd came out?
Lloyd came out then before that.
Okay.
Lloyd came out before that.
Okay.
Yeah. That was all after Blood of My Eye, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to put out, well, I forget what album it was, but, you know, it's like, you know, it was just it was different, you know? You know what I'm saying? Different time in hip hop. Internet wasn't like that. Social media wasn't like that. It wasn't even existed. It didn't exist. When it's crazy that Instagram came out when I was in jail. I was in jail, nigga. Instagram wasn't around, nigga. When I was
You ain't had the app?
No, nigga, I was in jail. Nigga, I'm in jail.
Fucking with.
Yo, keep it.
Nigga said no.
I'm in jail.
I
Niggas
know you
is
ain't had
telling-
that. You ain't go on.
Niggas is telling me about Instagram in jail, nigga. Niggas is like, yo, this is new shit, Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see me? I didn't even get it at first. I'm
Did
like,
you have
so
Twitter
weird.
before you went to jail?
Yeah, Twitter.
Okay.
Twitter was out. Not Twitter, of course, not Twitter.
Yeah, MySpace?
Yeah. I mean, I went in jail in motherfucking 98, nigga.
He was friends with Tom.
Was
Hey,
Tom your friend?
Nigga, actually, Tom was at my crib when he sold. That's the crazy shit. He came to my crib in LA the night he sold, the day after
Oh, he sold MySpace, right?
He sold
right,
MySpace, and he was like, yo, Ja, I think they motherfucking, I think I sold for too low.
They fucked him?
I just think he felt he could have got the Billy instead of the 5.
Yo, I got